Hello children, good afternoon everyone. Welcome back to our math class. In today's class we are going to discuss few questions on chapter 11 and 12 for your revision. So here the first question is, find the length of the side of a square whose perimeter is 2 meters 16 centimeters. So children, here the perimeter of the square is given and you need to find the length of the side of a square. So you have to do the formula application here. We know that the length of the side of a square can be found by dividing the perimeter by 4. Okay, so you can use this formula to find the length of the side. The next question we have, Arpit, who is overweight, is advised by his doctor to go for a morning jog to reduce weight. He goes to a park which is in the shape of a rectangle of length 80 meter and width 40 meter. If he jogs 5 rounds of the park daily, how much distance is covered by him in kilometers? So, first you understand the question very well. Here it is said that Arpit is jogging around a rectangular park and the length and the width of the park is given. Width means breadth of the park. If he jogs 5 rounds of the park daily, how much distance he covered? So in one round, which part or what distance does he cover? In one round he covers the perimeter of the rectangular part. So in 5 rounds, how much distance he will cover, that you need to find out. After finding the total distance covered in 5 round, you will get the distance covered in 5 round in terms of meters. Then whatever the distance you get, that you need to convert into kilometers. Okay, try this one. If you cannot do, we'll discuss in the live classes. Next question we have, the perimeter of a rectangle is 230 centimeter and the breadth is 50 centimeter. Find its length. Children, already the formula for finding the length of a rectangle when the perimeter and breadth is given to you. So you just apply the formula, put the values, given values in the formula and find the length of the rectangle. Then the next question we have, the length and breadth of a rectangular piece of paper is 10 centimeter and 5 centimeter respectively. A rectangular piece 3 centimeter and 2 by 2 centimeters, it's cut from the paper as shown. Which of the following statement is correct for the remaining sheet? So here just try to understand here so children, in question number 4, you are given a rectangular piece of paper where the dimensions of the paper are 10 centimeter by 5 centimeter. Now a small rectangular piece of paper is being cut out of this given paper. Okay, the same paper. So you need to find out which of the following statements are correct for the remaining sheet. This is the remaining sheet. So for this remaining sheet, which of the following options will be correct? Here see, it is given perimeter remains the same but area changes. Area remains the same but perimeter changes. Both area and perimeter change. Both area and perimeter remain the same. So for this, what you need to do, you have to find the perimeter and area of this new piece of paper when the small piece of paper is cut out of it. So already the dimensions of this paper is given. You try to write down the dimensions of the papers and the dimensions of the leftover parts here. See, after when you are removing this much piece, your shape is this, right? Here you will get this shape. So what are the dimensions of the piece of paper that you are cutting out from this particular piece of paper is given to you. So here this is the length is 3 centimeter and the breadth is 2 centimeter. So obviously if this length is 3 centimeter, its opposite side is this, so this will also be 3 centimeter, whereas this side will be 2 centimeter, right? Now using these dimensions and how much these two dimensions will be, you have to calculate and find the perimeter of this figure. And will the area change or not? That is a general knowledge question. So you see the figure and try to guess whether the area will be reduced or it remains same. Okay, so try this one. The next question we have, two square tiles each of length 10 centimeter are placed side by side to form a rectangle. What is the perimeter and area of the rectangle? Children, just imagine, just draw two squares first. If you join both the squares, then overall the shape will be a rectangular shape. Just look at these two squares. Suppose there are two squares where the length of each side of the square is 10 centimeter. Now if you join these two squares, then what you are getting? The overall shape of the figure is a rectangular shape. Now you are asked to find what is the perimeter of this rectangular shape that you got and what is the area. So children, try to find out, first of all, write down the dimensions of the length and breadth of the rectangular shape that you get after joining these two squares, and then you try to find the area and perimeter. Okay. The next question we have, the letter K looks same as the real image. The letter K looks same as the real image when the mirror is placed horizontally. So whenever you place a horizontal mirror in front of the letter K, okay, the image will be exactly same as the real image. Now, which of the following statement is correct for the above statement? So here 4 different statements are given to you related to the images or the reflection that you get in a horizontal mirror. So which of the following statement is correct? Whether K has vertical line of symmetry, this means you need to find out the reason why K will look same when a horizontal mirror is placed. Because K has vertical line of symmetry, or K has a horizontal line of symmetry, or K has both vertical and horizontal line of symmetry, and K has no line of symmetry. So which of the following statement is correct for the letter K to have a real image when a horizontal mirror is placed? Okay. The next question you have, which of the following shapes has a vertical, horizontal and diagonal line of symmetry? So here 4 different figures are given to you. You have to go through each and every shape carefully and try to draw the horizontal, vertical and diagonal line of symmetry, and you have to make sure that in which of the following figure all these 3 line of symmetries are possible. Okay. Next question we have, in a horizontal reflection, which of the following changes is observed? This means whenever you place a mirror horizontally, whatever the reflection you get in a horizontal mirror, what changes do we observe in the reflection? Lateral inversion of the image is observed, or the top and bottom of the real image remains unchanged, or no lateral inversion, top and bottom sides changes, or none of the above. Okay, you have to choose the correct option here. The next question we have, figures that do not have any line of symmetry are called dash figures. Children, during the class I have already given you, categorized and shown you through a flow chart that whichever figures have the line of symmetry, what are they called, and the figures those who have no line of symmetry, what are they called? Okay, so just go through the notes and try to answer to this question. Then on decoding 2, 5, 1, 23, 1, 18 and 5, we get which of the following word? So here you see, as the coding and the alphabets are given in option, the decode of the given code is given in terms of alphabets, then you have to consider the first alphabet as 1, second alphabet as 2, third alphabet as 3, and so on, the 26th alphabet, that is Z, as 26, and try to answer or decode the given code. Okay, so these are few questions given to you in revision based on chapter 11 and 12. So children, try them, and whatever the doubts will be there, we will discuss in the live classes. Okay, thank you.